I guess that anything's possible, and yeah, that's my intentions to really put on a good performance enough to where like there's no doubt that I could be next.
Leg kick throwing hard early.
And Whaley has landed several of those inside low kicks.
Rose Namajunas just delivered a chilling message aimed directly at Dakota Dicha, declaring, "I'm coming to kill you, Dakota, I'll break your hype." This isn't casual locker room trash talk. It's a declaration of war from one of MMA's sharpest minds. Fans went wild, flooding comment sections with reactions, but there's real context behind her words. Rose isn't shouting for clicks. She's eyeing the flyweight title picture, and calling out Dakota represents a full-circle moment for her career. Known not for trash talk, but for calculated precision, the former champion is a mental assassin whose style dismantles opponents both physically and psychologically. So when Rose says, "I'll break your hype," it isn't just talk, it's a strategic promise. She dismantles rhythm, times her counters with precision, and uses subtle mind games to force mistakes. That's the real danger for any young hype machine.
TKO or KO, I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable. And there it is.
Beautiful knee from the plum.
And Bishop beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Oh,
In trouble.
and that does it.
Dakota, the British striker, exploded onto the scene with violent finishes and an aura of invincibility. She's fast, powerful, and already hailed by fans as the future. But hype is fragile, and Rose specializes in breaking fragile things. Dakota's weapons are clear: speed, finishing instinct, and fearlessness. Yet she can be pressured, rushed, and mentally unsettled. And those are exactly the areas Rose excels in. That's the blueprint Rose will look to execute if this fight happens. She won't chase a flashy highlight reel knockout. Instead, she'll aim to dismantle Dakota's aura piece by piece. In round one, when Dakota comes out blazing for an early finish, Rose will stay calm, measure the distance, and time her counters with surgical precision.
Come here.
Round two is where Rose settles in, landing sharp counters, chopping at Dakota's legs, and controlling the clinch to drain her gas and confidence. And by round three, if momentum shifts, Rose imposes grappling or crisp striking to close the show. Though Dakota still has legs, it becomes a brutal striking war. Rose's approach isn't flashy but surgical. Break rhythm, sap energy, and let doubt do the rest. The exact formula for killing hype trains. Yet Dakota isn't doomed, as her path to victory lies in staying unpredictable, exploding early, avoiding long clinch or grappling exchanges, and keeping the fight standing with angles and controlled aggression to overwhelm Rose before she finds her rhythm. Meanwhile, Rose's chilling line, "I'm coming to kill you," divides fans as gritty promo or reckless rhetoric. But promoters embrace the attention, because this fight is bigger than just a matchup. It's a narrative of veteran versus prodigy, mind games versus raw power, and if it happens, it's a pay per view magnet and defining moment for the division, leaving question: will Dakota stand tall and prove Rose wrong, or will her aura be shattered?
I mean, me and Amanda Serrano, we're the same weight, right? So 125 is. I mean, she's doing unbelievable things in boxing, and I would 100%, if that comes to me, I would definitely take that. I mean, I'm not sure who they're going to put her with. She's had a little bit of MMA experience before as well, so it'll be interesting. I'm excited to see what they do with that.
That's right. The undefeated British MMA powerhouse is now calling out one of boxing's fiercest champions. Dakota isn't just talking. She's issuing a warning, a declaration of war, and fans are already going wild. Amanda Serrano, a multi-division boxing legend who recently signed with the PFL, brings her legacy from the ring into a new arena. But Dakota Dicha is making it clear that the PFL is her territory, and she wants Serrano next.
And right away, this is what Serrano does. Forward, constant pressure. And depth, 7 different weight classes, 7-time world champion. Amanda Serrano. Trainer did tell us, look, we're going to blow this girl out of the water because that's what champions.
Known as a British monster, is on a mission. Undefeated, explosive, and fearless. She's making it clear that weight class doesn't matter as she sets her sights on Amanda Serrano, vowing to destroy her hype. In her own words, they've just signed Amanda Serrano and she's my weight. I'm up for anything. I love to fight. Once I've done this tournament, I don't know what they'll say to me, but I'll break this queen. I'm a monster killer. This isn't hype or trash talk. It's a direct message from Dakota to Serrano. Get ready, because the British powerhouse isn't backing down. She wants to fight the spotlight and the chance to prove she's unstoppable. And when you picture this matchup, Serrano, a decorated boxer with precision, power, and experience, versus Dakota, an explosive MMA striker, relentless and hungry for greatness. It's no surprise PFL fans are already predicting fireworks.
Come here. Yeah, that's good.
Come here. Dakota's advantages are adaptability, power, and brutal determination, while Serrano's lie in experience and precision. But when Dicha declares she's coming to kill your hype, it's no empty statement. Her words are already sending shockwaves as fans debate whether it's reckless for an MMA fighter to target a boxing legend or simply the kind of bold call-out that sells pay-per-views and headlines. One thing is certain. Dakota Dicha fears no one, and her warning doubles as a wake-up call for Amanda Serrano. Promoters, fans, and PFL matchmakers are all watching closely, because Dakota doesn't just want Serrano. She wants to fight the spotlight and the chance to break her aura, setting the stage for what could be an explosive new chapter in women's MMA and PFL history.
So I'm gutted that I haven't had anything just yet. But for me, I want to fight. You know, I loved fighting 4 times last year. The year before that, I fought 3 times. The year before that, I fought 4 times. So I've always been a really active fighter. So this for me now, especially not having anything even lined up, is really like mentally challenging for me. Like I've really got to just believe in the process and let everything happen how it should. It's testing me for sure.
I wanted to fight, and I'm honestly gutted that nothing has been lined up yet. For me, staying active is everything. I fought 4 times last year, 3 times a year before, and 4 times a year before that. I've always been a really active fighter, so to have nothing on the horizon right now is mentally challenging. I just have to trust the process and believe everything will unfold the way it should, but it's definitely testing me. I'm gutted because all I want to do is... I haven't had anything just yet. Those explosive words from Dakota Dicha weren't just frustration. They were a warning to the PFL. Give me a fight, give me Valentina. Or what's the point? This is a champion complaining. This is one of the most dangerous women in MMA, undefeated and unstoppable, fresh off a brutal win over Sumiko and Naba in July 2025, now saying she's ready to walk through anyone, and maybe even walk out PFL. Instead of giving their reigning flyweight champion an opponent, the promotion went silent, leaving Dakota gutted and sitting on the shelf in her prime. And now she's raising the stakes, openly demanding Valentina Shevchenko, the UFC legend and most decorated flyweight of all time. She already crushed UFC veteran Tyler Santos in 2024, and now she wants the biggest name in the sport, a passing of the torch moment that would shake all of MMA. For the PFL, the danger is clear. Dakota Dicha isn't just another fighter. She's their future, and if they don't give her real competition, the UFC will. The warning has been sent. Will the PFL wake up, or will Dakota take her unstoppable aura straight into the octagon against Valentina?
I mean, I could have the title if I went there.
Alexa Grasso, Valentina.
Yeah, I think I could.
That is confidence.
They say to me, you know, she's running through all these girls because they're not very good. But if you put these girls against other people, they have close fights. Whereas when you put them with me, I finish them early, so I make it look
Valentina
easy.
Shevchenko, I'm coming to kill you. That's not clickbait or hype. That's Dakota Diva herself. 26 years old, undefeated, and openly declaring war on a 37-year-old legend. Forget respect or symbolic passing the torch. Dakota says she's here to destroy the old guard and Valentina's legacy and to tell the UFC to their faces. Your queen is next, and I'll dismantle your entire division.
Conor McGregor follows me on Twitter. Like, I was told that as well the other day by my brother's friend. So, you know, things like that and like massive.
Dakota Dicha didn't whisper. She screamed it. Valentina Shevchenko, I'm coming for you. She isn't begging for contracts or pleading with promoters. She's issuing a direct challenge. Dakota respects Valentina's resume in the decade at the top, but she sees the math. 26 versus 37, speed, power, and hunger against a veteran who's taken real damage in wars. Valentina barely edged Tyler Santos, lost her belt to Alexa Grasso, and isn't as invincible as she once was. Meanwhile, Dakota is fresh, violent, undefeated, and finishing fights. Dakota's call-out isn't just personal. It's a shot at the UFC itself. Give me good competition, I'll expose you, she essentially says, promising to dismantle reputations and shake up divisions. Whether you call it reckless or ruthless, the message is clear. Dakota wants the biggest test, and she's daring the sport to stop her.
For sure.
Imagine the headlines if Dakota actually smashes Valentina. It wouldn't just be a win. It would be a middle finger to Dana White and proof that the PFL houses the most dangerous flyweight on the planet. This isn't just Dakota hyping herself. Even Kayla Harrison called her a killer, young, hungry, and capable of defending the sport, and Juliana Miller warned she's a scary problem. A striker too violent, unpredictable, and ruthless. Valentina built her legacy on surgical precision and cold control, but she's now up against something different. A 26-year-old assassin from another promotion who doesn't care about UFC politics, history, or respect. If Dakota walks into the octagon and ends Valentina, the UFC loses its queen, Dana White loses leverage, and the PFL gains the face of women's MMA. So ask yourself, is Dakota Diva the future of the sport, or will a 37-year-old legend remind everyone why experience still matters? Either way, when Dakota says, I'll kill you, Valentina, I'll kill the UFC, the MMA world is forced to pay attention. Dakota Diva just dropped a nuclear bombshell, and the MMA world is spinning. Conor McGregor tried to pull her into UFC. Dana White's been sniffing around, and fans thought it was a done deal. But nope. Dakota slammed the door and lit the fuse on a full-blown PFL versus UFC showdown, proving she calls the shots and is afraid to rewrite the rules of women's MMA.